Greetings and salutations. In today's episode, we're going to do a run-through review of the Dominion Domination episode called Second Wave. That is a bit loud. Hang on, just turn that down a little bit. Okay, now let's hail it.
My name is Commander Messi Achebe, and I was authorized by your High Council to contact you. By now, you've faced the Borg. The Collective is appearing with more frequency in the Alpha Quadrant now, and Defera is facing repeated attacks. We've been able to push them back so far, but we can't do it forever, not without help. Starfleet is organizing a meeting on DS9 to discuss the Borg situation. Representatives from Starfleet, the Cardassians, and the Deferi will be present. Your Chancellor is sending a representative as well. We want you to be there to represent the Klingon forces fighting the Collective. We have our differences, but some problems are simply too big to ignore.
Okay, so that sounds pretty cool. And those are the rewards. Sounds good. Let's accept that. And let's begin the mission. Okay, I have to apologise about my last video's audio quality and the lag. It was pretty much unwatchable. But I made it and I thought I might as well upload it. Alright, so talk to the Commander Andrews in operations. Oops, and I did forget to turn the graphics up, so I'll just do that now so that you can enjoy some nice graphics. Okay. That's better. It doesn't seem as laggy today. So, whatever the problem was, maybe the developers fixed it. They did do some shard maintenance, so maybe the shard gets all bad, whatever that means. Talk to Andrews.
Welcome to DS9. I'm Commander Karen Andrews, Captain Carlin's first officer. He asked me to inform you that he has been delayed dealing with an incident in Cargo Bay 3. Also, I must remind you, you are here as our guest. I don't expect any trouble, but it never hurts to remind someone about the rules. Our people were allies once. That may not be the case now, but at the very least we can be civil to one another.
Okay, continue. Unfortunately, we won't be able to begin the conference until Captain Curlin is available. Meet the other conferencee delegates. Okay. God, I have to run all over the place. That's pretty annoying. So, first person I've got to talk to... Are they here? Right, over there. Isn't there someone to talk to, or just return to the promenade? Okay. Alright, we've got to run over somewhere and find someone to talk to. Around here. This delegate, talk to this guy.
I'm looking forward to the conference and what your government has to say about the Borg. While I agree the Borg are indeed a threat, I'm not entirely clear as to what you expect the Ditapa Council to do about it.
Right, okay.
If you will remember, we dismantled our military after the Dominion War and only maintain a small force for planetary defense. Those ships you may have seen were stolen from my government by the true way. Regrettably, Starfleet has yet to put a stop to their campaign of terror.
Captain Curlin has been unavoidably detained. We will delay the start of the conference until he is ready.
Being here on Deep Space Nine reminds me of my mentor, Gul Mavek, who was stationed here during the Dominion occupation. During his time here, he came across a peculiar drink, Bajoran distilled Kanar. Apparently, During the Cardassian occupation, the soldiers wanted their favorite libation, but there was not enough Kanar in the shipments from home. So these resourceful young officers conscripted a group of Bajorans, mostly from the religious houses, to distill Kanar for them.
Okay.
The Kanar from Bajor has a different color and flavor from the best Cardassian vintages because of the local ingredients used in its distillation. Nevertheless, many of the officers who drank it developed quite a taste for this Bajoran pleasure. It is impossible to find a similar vintage on Cardassia Prime, and I want to present a bottle to my mentor and friend, Gul Mavek, upon my return to the homeworld. It would mean so much to him, and I would be most grateful to anyone who could assist me in this small task.
Do I look like a bartender to you? I don't think I'm going to bother with that. It's like an optional mission objective or something. Where am I supposed to go now? What's there? Could be an elevator. Or maybe I'm supposed to go to the other one then. We'll do the other one first. Nope, that way. It is a bit of a challenge, a bit of a maze. Next one. Somebody down here to talk to, that's for sure. Not you. Oh look, there's Captain Curlin. I mean Captain Sean.
Greetings. I'm Captain Volkel Sean. I've heard a lot about you. It's good to finally meet.
G'day.
I'm glad there's someone else here who's faced the Borg in battle. We have a perspective the rest of these full-time diplomats don't.
Captain Curlin is dealing with a problem in the cargo bays. The start of the conference will be delayed.
Thank you for the information. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to contact my ship.
Okay. Okay, that bit's done. Thought there was more to do there, but anyway. Wasn't there some DOF missions? Maybe that was a different one. Okay. I can only assume it's leading me to this door. Or is it leading me to that door? Where does that go? Quarks. Okay, yeah, there was someone to talk to in here. Two people, maybe even. Oh, there's Leader. Or Hollow Leader, probably, yeah, right.
Greetings. My name is Sarah, and I speak for the Deferi. Until recently, my people isolated ourselves from the rest of the galaxy in an attempt to remain neutral. We seek balance in all things, and therefore choose not to take sides in conflicts that do not concern us. The Borg, however, threaten everyone. My own world has been scarred by the collective. I look forward to hearing your thoughts about how we can deal with the Borg when the conference convenes.
Captain Curlin has a situation he must deal with immediately. I'm sorry to tell you that the start of the conference has been delayed.
I understand. I must find something to do with my free time. I had been hoping to spend some time in one of the holosuites here. Several people have recommended them, and there is an historical holo program, the Matara Nebula, that I have been eager to play. Could you help me gain access to a holosuite? An hour or two would be more than sufficient.
I have other duties. I wanted to deliver the message about the conference. What am I supposed to do there? Go to the door? I'm supposed to talk to a Ferengi?
Need something, friend?
No thanks.
Need something, friend?
Go away. I need to find the multi-purpose room. Oh. Thought we went into... Must be a different one. I don't know. Okay. That way. Okay, I'm doing this with my Klingon that was seen in my last episode. He's got the new Tier 6 Winter Breen ship. So I don't know if there's even going to be any space battles in this mission. I just can't remember what happens. Sounds like it's about the Borg, but I have a feeling that it ends up not being about the Borg. Oh, look, something. Let's do this. Why not? I need crafting materials. I always need more crafting materials. I like to craft things. Okay. Sorry about that. No, don't want to talk to you. I reckon it's this big guy. Oh, man. Oh, that looks a bit wrong.
I was informed you would be here as well. Welcome to the home of your enemy. I recommend you listen to what Starfleet has to say, but never forget, this is not friendly ground.
Commander Andrews wanted you to know the start of the conference has been delayed.
How fortunate. We have an opportunity here. There is time to gather valuable intelligence about Starfleet operations on this station. You and I will be under too much scrutiny from Commander Andrews' little pets to accomplish much. Your crew, however, may be able to learn a great deal without anyone noticing.
I just want to see what this button does. Although
If you are afraid that assisting me will somehow stain your honor or risk your standing among the diplomats here, I will find someone else. I will, however, note your refusal in my report to the High Council.
Okay, I've done all these duty officer assignments. Why
Sorry
not?
to trouble you again, but Captain Carlin is wrapping up the problem in the cargo bay, and we will be able to begin the talks very soon. I've notified the other attendees, but our opening speaker isn't responding to hails. Could you please track him down for me? Admiral Zavglach Trem mentioned wanting someplace quiet. You might try the upper promenade or the temple.
Okay. Alright, over here. I think that's the temple. Oh, I think I'm running the wrong way. How do you get into the temple? Over there. Oh look, little guy. G'day.
My apologies, both to you and Commander Andrews. It's not often that I get some time to myself these days. Captain Kurland offered me the use of his office, but I came here instead for some peace and quiet. Peace. It's in far too short of supply these days.
Right. Yep.
I've been in Starfleet for a long time. I've seen more battles than I care to remember. But this one, there's no reasoning with the Borg. There's no chance for a non-violent solution. I only hope that we can unite before they come for us. No one is safe.
Indeed. Resistance is futile. Okay, now take turbo lift to conference. There's optionals, but do we have time when I've got to record when this is recording and I want to make a screencast? it will take forever to upload if I do all the silly stuff. Turbo lifter operations. Did I say operations? Should I go to the right place? Conference. To the conference. I don't think I went to this right place. Where is the conference? Whoops. Well. Conference room, right? Whoops. Stupid me. Here we go. Oh, hello, people. Can I take a seat? No, why not?
Welcome, everyone. I'm so pleased that you all agreed to join us here today. As many of you are all too aware, the Borg attacks are increasing. If they are left unchecked, Starfleet predicts that the entire Alpha Quadrant could fall within 3 years. We all must work together to push these invaders out of our space and protect our homes and families.
I do not agree. My empire will stand, with or without your assistance. The Klingon Empire has never been stronger than it is right now. I dare the Borg to challenge us. Starfleet may cower in fear before a bunch of machines, but we do not.
I'm sure what the esteemed ambassador from the Klingon Empire meant to say is that he hopes we are all so crippled by our efforts to stop the Borg, we will be no match for a battle-hardened Klingon fleet. I do not want to be assimilated, but I don't want to be a servant to the Klingon Empire either.
The Teferi believes that all things must be in balance. We cannot counter the Borg threat if we ourselves are counter to one another. The Teferi do not wish to act against any of you. Therefore, should this meeting not reach a consensus, our best course of action is to not act at all.
Starfleet will do what it must to protect the Federation. However, if you want our assistance, you need to be willing to protect yourselves and contribute to this campaign. The Borg will be stronger if any of your civilizations are assimilated. Starfleet's hard at work developing new technology and tactics. We, at least, will be ready. And if we can't cooperate, I hope you don't suffer. And that we develop new weapons in time.
This is getting us nowhere. We came together in the spirit of cooperation. We need to find common ground.
Right.
Now, did you have something you wanted to add to this discussion?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ambassador Klingon Empire would be foolish to ignore this fight.
Be careful. You are dangerously close to insulting the honor of the Klingon Empire.
You talk about honor. Doesn't your honor require you to fight all of your strength against an enemy like the Borg?
Do not presume to know what our honor demands. The Empire's pursuit of honor does not mean we are compelled to fight other people's battles.
This is your fight as much as it is ours.
Do not dictate strategy to me. The Klingon Empire values strength. We stepped in to defend the Teferi once because we owe them a debt of honor. But we will not trouble ourselves with every mewling craven who cries for assistance. Those who are too weak or cowardly to protect themselves deserve their fate.
Oh, okay.
Now, did you have something you wanted to add to this discussion?
Ambassador Scale. Cardassia will be weakened if your government does not participate in this accord.
Cardassia Prime is still rebuilding from the Dominion War. We have achieved a great deal in the past decades, but there is still much more to do. The continued threat of the true way makes progress difficult. It would be best if we reserve our limited resources. I will not weaken my world to defeat the Borg, only to become the victim of another power already here in the Alpha Quadrant.
Yeah, what about your family? What will happen to them if the Borg invade Cardassia Prime?
I will protect my home until my last breath. My people do not need to be distracted by having to concern ourselves with all of you. Perhaps keeping ourselves separate is the best protection we could have.
Fine, if you don't want to help us, why should we help you?
You may think Cardassia is weak. You are wrong. We will not lose the advances we have fought and bled for, simply to become pawns of the powers of the Alpha Quadrant. Cardassians are not strangers to sacrifice, but we do not take any sacrifice lightly. And I see no need now to sacrifice for a cause that is not ours.
Okay.
Now, did you have something you wanted to add to this discussion?
Balance can be preserved with the help of the Teferi. Yeah.
Maintaining balance with all things must be our primary concern.
War is on your very doorstep and you waste time talking about balance. There are Borg attacking the Teferi right now. Do you think they should want to stop and discuss philosophy?
Balance comes in many forms. It may be our time to depart this universe and make way for others, as others have done before. If it is, so be it. We will protect what we can of our culture and knowledge for those who come after, as the Preservers did for us.
Okay.
Now, did you have something you wanted to add to this discussion?
Captain Sean, the Federation cannot afford to give the Borg a foothold in the Alpha Quadrant.
Starfleet will do everything we can to protect the Federation and its allies. However, there are too many drains on our resources and a limited number of ships and officers. It may be simply unfeasible for us to sign on to be the protector of the entire Alpha Quadrant. Besides, we need to consider the Prime Directive. There are limits to what we can do.
I thought mutual protection was one of the tenets on which the Federation was founded.
Under dire circumstances, Starfleet may be forced to pull back from protecting all life to a position where we can defend only the core worlds. I hope it doesn't come to that. If it does, however, the needs of the many must outweigh the needs of the few.
Captain, let's be realistic. You know Starfleet can't be everywhere at once. You need help. You'll need our help.
Starfleet recognizes the Borg threaten all life in the Alpha Quadrant. We've lost too much already. We cannot lose any more. Eventually, we'll all need to put our differences aside and unite in opposition to the Borg or anyone else who sows chaos and destruction. Our governments have had their differences, but the fight against the Borg is more important. And if the Iconians attack, they could make the Borg seem like a minor inconvenience. If we are to survive, we will need to work together.
Right.
Let's take a quick recess to cool off. That's funny. I don't remember anyone being scheduled to fly through the wormhole today.
There's something coming out of the wormhole. Captain, it's a Dominion fleet. They're charging weapons. Red alert!
Jem'Hadar boarding the station. Get the delegates out of here.
We have to get out of here.
It is time to leave.
Oh no.
Evac Protocol Alpha. Andrews, get everyone to shuttles. Prep the Defiant for launch. I'll... blast it. The Jem'Hadar have cut off access to ops. Karen, you'll need to coordinate the evacuation. We'll get the delegates to the docking ring, and then I'll try to join you in ops.
Okay. Escape DS9. Sounds like there's going to be weapon fire. And bad guys. What's that? Mhm. Ooh. Why does it say go back this way? I think it's talking about that. We already did that. Was there something else in here I had to do? No, that thing looks cool, doesn't it? I think it's just the tailor. Why does it still have that thing there? It's the only thing highlighted. Oh look. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the shipyard, okay. Which one was the shipyard? Maybe it's that one. Oh, down here. Yeah, this is it. Defeat Jem'Hadar. Is that it? Now what are we supposed to do? Whoops, hit the microphone again. Sorry about all the bumpings. Use the docking door to return to your ship. Oh, there was a... No? Okay. What's going on? Is it over here? Board my ship. Okie dokie. Well, this is going to be a long video. Pretty good episode. Especially if you're a Deep Space Nine fan. Sweet. Well, at least we get to see my new ship in action. Without lag. Which is the best way to watch it. Unlike the last video. I'm just tanking it. You know, and to me tanking it means not even moving and just, you know, being a tank. Oh no, I have to move. Oh, I have to do that too. How come there's all these things to scan around here? What's there? So you get all these little fighter ships, that's the best thing about it. It looks like a giant flying scorpion, doesn't it? Mad. Okay, some bad guys over there. Clear a path for the ships retreating from Deep Space Nine. Oh, that was easy. Contact Deep Space Nine. Flea Circus.
Captain Carland, good to know that you and the delegates are safe. Jim Hadar has stormed the station and we're losing critical areas. The Defiant has launched and I've evacuated everyone possible, but a few of us stayed to...
Oh no.
Andrews? Andrews! Someone, answer me! What's going on?
Captain, my name is Loris, and I represent the Dominion. This station, and all remaining souls on it, are now under our control.
Well, it's very dramatic and theatrical, isn't it? Okay, Captain, there's nothing else we can do. Oh well, it's over then. Warp to Bajor. Warp in. Downwards for some reason. Oh, that was cool. Definitely one of the better Deep Space Nine missions in the game. Wasn't part of the revamp. This is the next one after the revamp. So it's always been like that. Collect rewards. You don't have anything to say? Okay. Oh, that one's better. More powerful. Thank you. And the next one will be of Bajor, but I won't hail that now. We'll wrap it up. Anyway, let's just take one more look at this ship. Oh, isn't it beautiful? That looks so cool. Big flying scorpion. Oh, it's so much bigger than everyone else's ship. Why are there Cardassians there? Oh, from the mission. Let's see how much bigger my ship is compared to like the big Cardassian ship. Oh, your ship's small. Definitely a big ship. That is true. Okay. Well, anyway, that was a good mission to play. And might keep doing them. I want to do the Borg ones as well. And I'm thinking for next year, which is only after tomorrow anyway for me, I want to start a new run through of like a whole new character from the beginning to sort of do as like a tutorial for the whole game, how to start off for newbies kind of thing. Anyway, stay tuned for all that. Please subscribe and share my video with your friends on social networking and stuff. Alright, till next time, live long and prosper.